Yes, sir. We are back with another edition of Fast Break Bets presented by BettingPros. You know me, you know the voice of the guys, me, really real, villain real, Terrell Furman Jr. here at your service. Uh, that felt like a horrible day of betting. A really, really bad day. And you know what? It's all my fault. Completely my fault. Mm. Paige Beckers had 44 points on 81% shooting. First player ever to have 40 on 80% shooting. And I did not play a Paige Beckers ladder. I talked about it. I was like, should still play Paige. That's still a good play. Here I go playing Maddie Segrist, L, De'Erica Hamby, L. I mean, the Wings were only in that game because Paige shot 44 points on 80% from the field. So, I mean, thank you for the Wings plus 8.5. But, and Isaiah, you know I love you. 757 to, everything. 757. That open three ices the game, and we get a nice, juicy money line from the Wings. So, with the compound of me missing out on the entire Paige Becker's ladder, along with the fact of Maddie Seegers and De'Erica Hamby did nothing. Sure, I got the Wings plus 8.5. Am I happy about it? No. I left a lot on the table. A lot. A lot on the table. 44 points. DoorDash. Make sure you get the DoorDash code, whatever that little promo is for the first player that scores 40. Very disappointed in myself. I will let you know that. There's nobody that's even more disappointed in myself than myself. Extremely disappointed in the effort that I put out there. Just to let you guys know that we are giving away a Dominique Wilkins signed Hawks jersey this month, courtesy of our friends over there at pristineauction.com. All you have to do is give us a subscribe over there on YouTube, Betting Pros at Betting Pros on YouTube, and drop a comment on any Fast Break Bets video, and you'll have a chance to win that Dominique Wilkins signed Hawks jersey at the end of the month. Okay. I have officially 3 plays to give out to you. I'm probably only going to break down 2 of them. I'm not going to lie. I don't think I have to go into a conversation about one of the plays, but let's just go ahead and get into the first thing I want to talk about. We can go in chronological order. Chicago Sky going up against the New York Liberty. Liberty laying 14.5, 164.5 is the total. I am not going to play a side here, although I am really, I think I'm on the Sky side of this. It feels like a lot of points. You know, the Liberty, my squad. It feels like a lot of points for the Liberty team in this shape and form. And plus, they're coming off of a letdown spot against the after just finally beating the Lynx. This is a pretty big letdown. So I could see the Sky backdooring themselves into a cover here. That's why I'm just going to play Sabrina, because Sabrina finally broke through last game. She got over her points and assists prop last game. That was the first time in 6 games she was able to do that, partially in part because she was playing the Minnesota Lynx like twice in that span. You had Vegas, who has stepped it up defensively in that span, and then those weird games against Dallas where she just couldn't get going. And so she's kind of working herself out of a slump right now. And who is the best team to go against when you're slumping? The Chicago Sky. And Sabrina has a great history and track record with the Chicago Sky. She has actually been over her 23.5 points and assists prop in 5 of her last 6 games against the Chicago Sky. I think this is another opportunity where, one, we know the Sky have really nothing for her defensively, like no option. They're going to throw Ariel Atkins on her and try to get her to stick with her. But with the screens and the off ball movement that Sabrina Ionescu plays with, the Sky really, really have a tough time guarding her, as they have guards over the course of the entire season, honestly. And even with all of that, Sabrina has still been able to get her teammates involved. I think the two-man between her and Jocko Jones is going to be there. She's gotten a really good rapport with Mieseman, and that's going to get the assists ticking up here. So she could get all of these by scoring the basketball, honestly. But I added the assist as well, just in case, like I said, a little bit of a letdown spot going up against Chicago Sky after that emotional win against the Lynx at home. And I think Sabrina's still going to be able to get it done. And this is a spot in the team that she's been real comfortable with. So give me Sabrina Ionescu over 23.5 points and assists. Play number one. And before I get to play number two, I have to talk to you all about Bet365, because you can get down on all this action and more over there at Bet365. Plus, they have a offer for our listeners. Turn $5 into $150 in bonus bets when you join Bet365. Claim the offer. Just go to bettingpros.com/Bet365. Deposit at least $10 and then place that $5 bet. And when you do that, you have a chance to earn $150. Well, not a chance. You will earn $150 in bonus bets. Again, bettingpros.com/bet365. 21 and older only. Must be present in Arizona, Colorado, Illinois, Indiana, Iowa, Kentucky, Louisiana, North Carolina, raise up, New Jersey, Ohio, Tennessee, and Virginia. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER or 1-800-BETS-OFF if you live in Iowa. Terms and conditions apply. All right. Next play, 7:30 p.m. on the East Coast. We've got the Minnesota Lynx laying 2 against the Atlanta Dream. This line is already on the move. I see 2.5. I see it up at 3 in some spots. 160.5 is the total. I took the Lynx laying 2. Napheesa Collier is questionable to play in this game. Even if she wasn't expected to play in the game, and it sounds like she's going to play, I mean, the Minnesota Lynx have been getting it done without her, so, like, why doubt them even in this moment? Yes, they finally lost a game to the Liberty after a million chances this season. Okay, whoop-de-doo. But I think this is a very good bounce-back spot and revenge spot for this team, because remember what happened these two teams last played. The Atlanta Dream came out, gave everything they had and knocked off the Minnesota Lynx and ended that home winning streak that they had going on. They were like 14-0 at home at that point, and then finally lost to the Dream. And so I think that this game means just a little bit more. You see how Courtney Williams is. Hey, she takes losses personally. She remembers every single loss, and this team embodies her. And so I think that they're going to come out here with some fire. And Napheesa Collier added back onto this team. I just think that they're not willing to make this line what it probably should be, and it probably should be just a little bit higher than this, to be honest. This Lynx team is absolutely deadly. Yes, the Atlanta Dream have been great post All-Star defensively, and so have the Minnesota Lynx. But the difference is the Lynx can go out there and score and shoot the lights off with the best of them. And then there's moments in time where you're watching the Dream and it just kind of gets a little stagnant offensively at times. So they're just missing shots and it's not all clicking. Not saying that they're a bad offense. No, that's not what it is. But I think to beat the Minnesota Lynx, you have to be completely perfect on top of your game. That's what they were in that last time out against them in Minnesota. I don't know if they're going to do that all the way again here, and also no Jordan Canada as well for this team. I don't know if that's going to be the case here. I think Minnesota is going to be able to get this done, and I think that the fee return game is going to energize this group. It's going to be the first time that we see this team completely together with Dejanay Carrington, Clinton Rakova, and Natisha Heidemann off of the bench have been really, really good. All three of them had double figures in the last game against the Liberty. Yeah, giving the Minnesota Lynx laying 2. I understand Atlanta is a really good team, but I think there's a difference in tiers here. And if Napheesa Collier is good and ready to go, I can't imagine Atlanta winning this game when it comes down to the wire. Like, I think it's going to be Minnesota being able to edge one out here against a really good Atlanta team. So there we go. I like the Minnesota Lynx. And I do have one more play for you, just really quick. Come on, Asia Wilson's only at 24.5 points right now. Is there anything else that I need to say? Anything else? I don't think so. So, with that, there we go. That's all I have for you. Lynx laying 2, Asia Wilson over 24.5 points. I didn't put points up there, but you should know that's 24.5 points. A completely insane run that she's going on right now. And then Sabrina Ionescu over 23.5 points and assists. Those are 3 plays that I'm leaving you with. Whoa, that didn't sound right. Leaving you with on a Thursday episode of Fast Break Bets. I'm at really real __. Make sure you give me a follow at BettingPros on X and TikTok, at BettingPros NFL on Instagram, and YouTube.com/BettingPros, where, again, one more time, you can subscribe, comment on any Fast Break Bets video, have a chance to win a Dominique Wilkins signed Hawks jersey. And with that, that is it. I have nothing else to say, nothing else to do. No other way of ending the podcast, just going to like this. Again, Paige was really, really good tonight. Like, the level and quality of buckets that she got are unmatched except for very small few. We're out of here.